back to Choice Bits of Bliss. My name is Cilla. This is what I'm working on for November Collection Obsession. Just going to give you a heads up. I'm doing something different for November. Well, it's not so different that no one's ever heard of it before because a lot of people do gratitude journals. I'm just going to incorporate that process in with my November Collection Obsession. So I'll show you what I've gathered together so far. This is a piece of packaging. I like it. It's this pale blue and it's tone-on-tone dot. I think I can incorporate that with what I'm working on this month. I have a couple of traveler's notebooks. Now, I'm not going to be using these covers. I'm going to cover those with the products that I have chosen. I have a notebook, and I'll share more about what's in that notebook in a little bit. I have a paper pad. It's old. It's from 2010 from Paper Studio. It's the Hobby Lobby brand, and it's called Natural Botanical. I have had this for a while. I've had this since 2010, obviously, and I love it. I've loved it since the very first time I bought it. I've used some paper out of here. Clearly not enough, but I've just never been able to tear it down because I like it so much. Well, we're going to make a dent in it this month. I really just love this paper pad. I think one of the things I like about it is that none of the patterns are huge. They're of smaller scale, and there's a lot of tone on tone, and there's wood grain and different textures, and it's like this tone on tone leaves. I love that. So this text is really subtle. These dots, you know, it's just a lot of basic patterns. I really like this pad. And this collection, A Perfect Autumn by Lori Whitlock from Echo Park, it came out in 2017. I have, you see this? I have a lot of it, a lot of it, because 2017, at the end of 2017, is when I got back into scrapbooking. And when I went to Tuesday Morning and saw this collection, I think I got this in 2018, actually, from Tuesday Morning. Well, I didn't think they was ever going to have any more autumn collections at Tuesday Morning. I was very wrong. So every time I went, I got one. And I think I ended up with, I want to say 5 of these. It's a lot. I have a lot of this paper. And I have a lot of the stickers. And I have the chipboard. So, you know what? It's time to do a throwback. We're going to work with this collection this month. We can do a small flip through. So this is like, I'm trying to remember how this works. Okay, so down here in where the barcode is, if it has TM, that's Tuesday Morning, and if it doesn't have it, that's the regular kit. So this is cut aparts. There's this pattern. We have these lovely trees in various shades of leafness. And then we have this plaid. Y'all didn't know that part of this. There's a bunch of this. Look. We have this floral, acorn, and mushrooms with this buffalo check. My puppy's in here, if you can hear her walking around on the wood floor. We have these leaves and wood grain. We have these dots and fox. That rhymes. And we have this tone on tone and the 4x6 cut aparts. We have these petite leaves and a floral on this dark brown background. We have these random dots on a dark tone on tone, dark brown with words and icons. And then we have this houndstooth with owl. I've used a lot of this apparently. We have this text in different colors and a diagonal stripe. We have this dark brown and black. This is dark. Buffalo check with these fun pumpkins. And we have this dot with the border strips. That is all the paper. And of course we have many sheets of the stickers. Several sheets of the stickers. And of course we have, I just realized that the chipboard is exactly the same as the sticker sheet. Just realized that. I feel cheated. Not really. I am not cheated. Anyway, so this is the paper that I'm going to be working with along with the paper pad. Now let's go back to this notebook for 1 second. So the theme that I'm going to be using for my traveler's notebook and is called Preparing My Heart for Joy. And I've made a lot of notes. And I just started writing some thoughts down. Developing a habit of gratitude does not change circumstances, but it does change our perception of our circumstances. Gratitude paves the way to experience joy. Joy can be present even when things aren't perfect. It emanates from within us and is not dependent on getting one's way or having things. Joy can exist in the smallest moment of resting in what is beautiful around us. So, being grateful and having an attitude of gratitude is not my natural position. I tend to go toward the negative, and I have to work at remaining in a spirit of thankfulness and appreciation. So, what if you're a grump like me? There's no shame at all in going online and looking for prompts. That's what I did. And once I started reading other prompts, it kind of helped me dig a little deeper into my own personal life and for things that I'm thankful of. And what I'm going to do is, as I take one prompt a day and meditate on it, then I'm going to create a layout, doodle, make some word art, whatever strikes my fancy for that day. I'm going to put it in my thankful journal. At the end, I'm going to have 30 layouts completed. Now, these are not layouts like your standard, typical layouts for scrapbooking. This is just about expressing myself creatively and letting whatever I'm feeling in the moment and come out of my hands, out of my mind. That's going to be on to the page, and that's it. This is not something that is for, it's not for show and tell. This is really personal, and I will share some as I go along, but this is a personal project. However, I am going to be using my products that I've chosen this month for Collection Obsession in creating these. So that's the end of this share. I'm excited to dig in and play with these. I will be making some traditional layouts, at least 4. I hope you come back. I hope you're enjoying all the inspiration that's being shared over on Crafty Low or No Spend. I hope you're watching the videos that are being shared. You know what? Come back and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.